go about developing that? First, let's learn the notes. It's in this case, I'm going to demonstrate in the key of C. So basically, you got the 1, 3, 5, 6 of any chord. So in C, it's C, E, G, A, and then the top you can go to C, or sometimes if you want to, you can go to B flat, and then come back down. So that's going to the B flat, or going to the C, and how I just did that with my pinky finger, that's how I recommend you start. If you don't know the pattern already, just play it almost like a karate chop. And then transpose it to F. Exactly the same. Back to C. G. And then you go back to C. Now I stayed on G for 2 bars. If you notice, this pattern from bottom to top and back to bottom takes 2 bars, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 bars. So on G, if you're playing a blues progression that on the 5 chord you only stay on it for 1 bar, then you might want to do something like this. Just go up the triad. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if the progression has 2 bars on the 5 chord, you can do the full bass line up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, boom, back to C. So why am I asking you to do it with the pinky? That's because when you do it like this, your pinky is going to be playing all those notes. So you got to teach it the distance between these intervals. So once you get that, let's add an octave to it. Just play the octave as a chord. So we're training the left hand how to do these intervals before we break it up. This might take you a couple days. Just practice this over and over again until you can do it without looking. Another thing you want to do is practice going down and up. So you don't want to probably won't go any lower than that. You probably won't go much higher than that unless it's a special case you're trying to show off or something. So let's practice going up and down the entire 2 octave range. So at the beginning of a bar, you can go down or up. So maybe I start here. 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. I'm counting the bars. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Now you're ready to break it up. You might even just want to do like this for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now let's walk it. Let's just keep it within 1 octave first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. I went down that time. You can go up. So why did I go down? Because I didn't want to go like this. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but if your right hand's here and you want to get it out of the way, keep it out of the way of the right hand, just go down. So now let's walk the full up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Now I'm going to go down. 3, 4, 1. Now I'm going to come all the way up. Now I'm going to go down. Now I'm going to come up. 2, 4, 1, 2. Now back down. One of the fun things that you can do with a walking bass line is add in transitions. So like before I go to the 4 chord, I can walk up to the 4 chord. Might sound something like this. That takes me from the 1 chord, which is C, to the 4 chord, which is F. And that's a pattern you can transpose to any key that you're in. It's 1, 2, flat 3, 3, then you're at the 4. And that will happen in the bar prior to the F chord. So you play 3 bars on C, and the 4th bar you're going to use to walk up to F. For instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and walk up. See that? So wherever you are, you can walk up to the 4. Let's say I started here and I was just doing 1 octave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now I walk up. Now I'm getting pretty high, so when I get to F, I'm going to walk down. So that's how that transition works, going up to F. So that same way that you walk to the 4, if I'm on the 5 and I want to walk back to the 1, that's like going up a 4th. It's 1, flat 7, 6, 5, 4. Now notice also, hands are big enough, you might want to consider using your 4th finger whenever you play a black note in octaves. Use your 4th finger instead of your pinky. It's just a little more stable. It happens in the same place in the 4th bar before you go to the 4 chord. Here we go, walk down. So there's no right one or wrong one. It's where if you're higher and you want to go down, you can walk down before. If you're low, you can't walk down from here, walk up. Okay, so practice both of those until you become familiar with them. Now if I want to walk to the 5, I do it like that. I skip. It's like I'm doing a turnaround. 1, 3, 4, sharp 4, 5. So if I'm on the 4 chord and I want to walk back to the 1, I use that from the 4. So for instance, starting at the top, back up to the 1, F, A, B flat, A. Another useful thing that you can do with a walking bass line to transition is to just use a half step. Half step walk up or walk down to the chord that you're going to. So like in this case, if I'm in C, so here we go, that last bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to be F sharp because I'm going to the F. Drop down, then you can go up or down from there. 1, 2, 3. It's not always necessary to transition between chords, but if you want to, that's another way you can do it. Let's say you have a fast 4, meaning the 4 chord comes just for one bar in the second bar. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C, going down. Or I could have gone. Another kind of fun thing that you'll hear is instead of playing the 5, 4, 1 at the end of the 12 bars, you might do a 2, 5, 1. And a classic way to walk that is just so that's from the 2, 2, 3, 4, sharp 4, 5, and then down the major scale of the 1 chord. So that happens instead of going to the 5 and the 4. In context. Emphasize that. There we go. All right. The way you would walk a turnaround is similar to the 2, 5, 1, except you start on the 1, you skip the 2. It's just like you were doing a turnaround. It's a 1, 3, 4, sharp 4, 5, down 4, 3, 2, 1. So always down the major scale of the 1 chord. Put it all together in a 12-bar blues with a 2, 5, 1 and the turnaround. 2, 5, 2, 5, turnaround. From the turnaround, I can also go up to the next C. And that'll take me to the top of the next 12 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I'm going to play 3 choruses, just walking around, putting this all together using all the things we talked about. 3, 4.